Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Why am I nervous? So as you guys can tell from the title of today's video, this is a very different video for me. I haven't made any video on my channel yet strictly just about reading or books, and I feel like my YouTube channel really reflects what I'm interested in at the time, what my current hobbies are. And as I told you in the last vlog, I am so into reading right now. This all started about last summer, and you guys know I love talking about my opinions on TV shows publicly, like especially on Twitter. I feel like I make it my entire personality trait when I watch a new show. And as you can tell from the title, I just recently watched The Summer I Turned Pretty, and that inspired me to read the book. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. It's the first book in the series, and I'm going to be talking about it and sharing my opinions, comparing it to the TV show, which one's better, the TV show or the book, and just my overall thoughts on it. This is a very different type of video on my channel, and I'm honestly a little bit nervous to be filming it, so let me know in the comments down below if you liked it at the end, and make sure to give it a big thumbs up so I know you guys want to see more videos like this. I wrote like an entire thing on my notes of all of my opinions and everything I want to say in this video. I feel like I'm very well prepared. First thing I want to say in this video is there are going to be spoilers on the first book, so I will be spoiling it. If you haven't seen the TV show or if you haven't read the book yet, I highly recommend you do, because I will be saying spoilers for both. But with that being said, I haven't read book 2 or 3. By the time this video is uploaded, I might have read the second book, but I'm not sure, so please don't spoil them. But I would love to hear your opinions on this book. Okay, so I'm editing this video right now, and I wanted to pop in because I kept making the same mistake over and over again. I kept on accidentally saying books instead of book, and I think I did that because it's a series. But in this video, I only talk about the first book. I've only read the first book, and I wanted to preface that because I make this mistake a lot in this video, and I didn't pick up on it while I was filming it, so it can get kind of confusing. But I'm only talking about the first book, The Summer I Turned Pretty, even though I keep saying books. I hope that makes sense. Okay, first let's start off, like, what is The Summer I Turned Pretty about, in case you haven't watched the show and you don't care about spoilers. The main character's name is Belly, and her and her family go to Cousins Beach every single year and stay at their family friend's house. At this house, it's always Belly, her older brother Steven, her mother Laurel, and then Laurel's best friend Susanna, and then her two sons Jeremiah and Conrad. Susanna has always said that she hoped Belly was destined for one of her boys, and Belly has always hoped that that boy would be Conrad. This series is a coming-of-age, romance, summer love story where Belly is finally all grown up and people are finally seeing her as a woman rather than just a little kid. Okay, so the whole entire reason why I watched the show is because of Gavin, who plays Jeremiah. He dated my friend Larson for a while. I'm not sure if they're still together, and he also played young Damon on The Vampire Diaries, so I knew who he was. And then once I watched the trailer for the show, I was hooked, and I really liked it. One thing I will say is I made the mistake of watching the show before the book. Now I know, because I'm getting more into reading, if I want to watch a TV show or a movie, I should definitely read the book first, just because I feel like 9 out of 10 times the book is always better than the TV or movie adaptation. So on my phone, I made 4 lists: 2 for the book, my good opinions and my bad opinions, and then 2 for the show, my good opinions and my bad opinions. Also, because of the title, I'm filming outside because it's summer and the weather is so pretty in LA today. So if you hear any nature sounds or anything like that and the audio is not the best, I thought I would be artsy and film outside, which might not have been the best idea. First off, I want to say this is the first book that I've ever fully annotated. If you guys like this video and want to see more reading vlogs on my channel, I can definitely show you guys how I annotate books. But first, we're gonna start off with everything I liked in the book. First of all, I liked Jeremiah's character way better in the books. I feel like Jenny Han really played more into the best friend factor in the books rather than the TV show. I feel like in the books there was more emphasis on the fact that Jeremiah was Belly's best friend. And another thing that I liked is that he was aware that Belly has always loved Conrad. They kind of made it seem like he didn't really know that, and I feel like that's what was pissing me off in the show, because Jeremiah in the books has always known that Belly's heart belongs to Conrad. Something that was very different in the TV show versus the book is the character Steven, Belly's older brother. One of the main things that made me dislike Steven in the show is because he had a girlfriend while he hooked up with Taylor, whereas in the book he does not. The character Shayla isn't even mentioned in the books, which we'll get more into later. I liked how he wasn't with Shayla when he hooked up with Taylor, because it just made both of their characters very unlikable for me in the TV show, and I feel like like in the book, the whole situation of him hooking up with Taylor wasn't as bad, which I enjoyed. Someone that I especially love better in the books is Cam Cameron. I feel like in the books, he was way more influential in Belly's life than in the TV show. For me personally, when I was reading the book, I could tell that Cam Cameron was way more influential to her summer, and you can tell that Belly actually liked him. I feel like in the TV show, they tried to portray that she'd never really liked him. He was kind of just like a place filler. And don't get me wrong, even in the books, it's always been Conrad. He's always been on her mind, and she was constantly trying to make him jealous. But for some reason, he just hit way better in the books, and I like how their love story wasn't as rushed. Don't get me wrong, I understand television, like there are some things that need to be cut out for the sake of the show not being like 20 hours long, but I just feel like Cameron's character was so much better in the books. I also made a note of this because I really liked it. I like how they didn't kiss at the party where they first reconnected. That was something that I didn't really love in the TV show. I just feel like their whole relationship was kind of rushed, and she was purely just with Cameron to make Conrad and Jeremiah jealous. But when I was reading the books, I could tell Belly was actually trying to enjoy her first real relationship, and Cameron actually meant something to her. Oh my god, there's so many planes. I picked the wrong day to film this outside. A character that I really liked better in the books than the TV show was Susanna. I don't know why, I just feel like her character was way more likable in the books. Let me know if you agree or if you know what I mean by that. Like, I can't really explain it. Maybe because in the book you get more details about how much Belly loves Susanna, but I just found her character more enjoyable in the books. As for my favorite chapter of the books, it has to be chapter 42. I literally wrote while I was annotating this, if I could underline an entire chapter, it would be that one. There is so much drama, it's so juicy, and it's definitely my favorite chapter. Now time for my bad opinions on the book, and it's funny because I literally only have one thing noted, and it's about the character Taylor. She is Belly's best friend, and in the books, I absolutely hated Taylor. Like, there was not a single thing that I liked about Taylor. I feel like she was very much a pick-me, and she was just very annoying. She wasn't a good friend to Belly. Honestly, she was just very, very toxic, and I hated Taylor in the book. Like, I just think she was so unnecessary. Although I do have a different opinion of her because of the TV show, but if the TV show never was created, I would hate the character Taylor. We'll see if that changes throughout the other books, but she's just very, very annoying, and every time there was a scene with her in the book, I would just be really aggravated reading it, to be honest with you. Now time for the TV series. Again, we'll start off with the good things. The first thing I for sure want to say is they literally did perfect casting. Like, Conrad was exactly how I imagined him to be, Jeremiah, Belly especially. The only person I was kind of iffy about was Cameron, because in the book he's supposed to be super, super tall. I believe he's even taller than Conrad, and in the show he's a lot shorter than Jeremiah and Conrad, which is fine, but I just feel like because it was emphasized so much in the book that he was so tall, it kind of threw me off when he was shorter than Conrad and Jeremiah. But besides that, love the cast. Amazing. Like I said earlier, I hated Taylor in the books, but I feel like she was so much more likable in the TV show. Like, she would actually defend Belly to Conrad and like stand up for her friend. Obviously, there was a whole situation where she hooked up with Steven and Steven cheated on Shayla, but because she was so much more likable in the TV show, I kind of felt bad for her when everything went down with Belly. I don't know, I have like a complicated relationship with that character now. I think I like her, I'm not really sure. All I know is that she's way more likable in the TV show. Another thing that I liked is that they included Steven more in the TV show. In the books, there's this whole section where he leaves to go do college tours with his and Belly's dad, and he's not really talked about, and I like how Steven was definitely a main character in the TV series, and we got to see more of his character. I really enjoyed that. Like, the whole college tour that he went on with his dad happened prior to the show. That's why when Belly opens up her birthday present, she gets the Princeton sweater. That's a little detail I liked. Oh my god, the music in the show is chef's kiss. I absolutely love the music. I talked about it in my last vlog. I like to listen to playlists while I'm reading a book. Like, I'm gonna start making playlists for every book that I read. That way it can really fit the vibe of whatever I'm reading. And because there was a TV show, there was already one on Spotify that I was listening to while reading it, and it's perfection. So much Taylor Swift, obviously. And just like the songs they used for certain scenes, it was absolutely amazing. I could not say anything bad about the music taste in the show. Something that I really liked in the TV show versus the books was the whole debutante ball. Maybe it's because of the Vampire Diaries, but I liked seeing Belly have to ask one of the brothers to be her escort, and then all of the drama that went down there. I absolutely loved that aspect of the TV show, and that was not mentioned at all in the first book. It might be in the second and third. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I haven't read those yet, and maybe my opinions will change, but I did like how they included that in the show. My mom walked out on me filming my YouTube video, and I'm all shy and embarrassed. What are you doing? I'm filming a video. We're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Another thing that I liked is they did play more into the love triangle between Conrad, Jeremiah, and Belly. Although, like I mentioned earlier, I don't like the fact that Jeremiah was kind of acting oblivious. Like, literally every single person in the book and in the show pretty much knows Belly has always liked Conrad, and that's just how it is. Like, that was kind of annoying. Like, when Jeremiah did the whole firework thing, when he like set off the firework, I liked it because it was like drama, but I was just like, ew, you're so annoying. That was definitely something that made me not team Jeremiah. I mentioned this character earlier, but I also loved Shayla. She was definitely one of my favorite characters in the TV show, and she was not mentioned in the first book, so I wonder if she's included in the second two. But I really liked her character, and I'm excited to see if she's in season 2. She's a queen. I loved her. And the last thing I want to say about the good things of the show is the scene where we find out about Susanna's cancer. It is literally so heartbreaking. Like, the scene where Belly, Steven, and Laurel are laying in bed crying, it actually made me sob. I was really heartbroken. I feel like it hit harder in the TV show than the book. Now, as for things that I didn't really love about the TV show, I don't like how they don't explain the whole backstory to Junior Men. I feel like that was definitely one of my favorite parts in the books, and I saw something on TikTok. I'm pretty sure it's being included in season 2, but Jenny Han said season 2 is more about the second book than the first, so I feel like they're kind of like revisiting stuff from the first book. I don't know, I just feel like that should have been in the first season of the TV series. I don't know, I just really like that, and I was sad when they didn't include it. Like, when I read about it, I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. I wish they showed that in the show. Okay, this is something that I think was so unnecessary in the show, was Laurel's car sex scene. Literally did not need to see that. Did not need to see that love. I was just very uncomfortable, and I just feel like it was so unnecessary. I did not like it. Another thing that I found unnecessary, but like I said, they were trying to play into the love triangle more in the show, is Jeremiah and Belly did not kiss in the book, at least in the first book. Like, that whole kiss that they had never happened in the book. She kissed Conrad first, and I don't know, I just, as you can tell, I'm definitely team Conrad, which we'll get more into later, but I was just like, you don't even like that brother, you like the other brother. Conrad is definitely the better choice. It's always been Conrad, so I just feel like Belly was going through some stuff. That was unnecessary. Another thing that I didn't like, and I feel like this is going to be in season 2, is at the end, I wish they showed Conrad going to see Belly after summer like they do in the book. That's how this book ends. And I've seen like some spoilers on TikTok, and I'm pretty sure the next season is more like Christmas time based. But like I said, I haven't read It's Not Summer Without You yet, but I wish they showed that at the end of season 1. And last but not least, in the book, both Conrad and Jeremiah knew about Susanna's cancer. In the show, only Conrad knew, which I feel like added more to his character of being emotionally unavailable. He was grieving, but obviously he was gonna be an because he was grieving and he couldn't tell anyone about it because he wanted everyone else to have a good summer. So he was just dealing with all of this pain on his own. That's so selfless. I feel like people who are team Jeremiah genuinely have not read the book. Like, justice for Conrad, because I just feel so bad for him. He was going through all that during summer and had no one to talk about it with, and was kind of just like bottling up his feelings. I don't know, I feel like I have a soft spot for Conrad, and he did not deserve the hate that he got. Obviously he was going to be acting that way because he was grieving with the fact that his mom has cancer and that she's gonna die. I was annoyed seeing people say that he was like emotionally unavailable and stuff on TikTok because, and that like Jeremiah is the better brother. Like, obviously he's gonna be upset. Now it's time for my overall opinion. Which one do I like more, the TV show or the book? And I'm gonna look at my reading journal. I just recently started this. It's so cute. I can do a more in-depth tour on my YouTube channel in a vlog or something, but I did a whole page on The Summer I Turned Pretty, the first book, and I gave it a 4-star rating. I do think it could have been a 5-star book for me if I read it before watching the TV show. I just feel like I wasn't as interested because I already knew what was coming, but that's why I'm way more excited to read the second book. If you guys want a whole reading vlog on me reading the second book, seeing my live reactions, what I think about it, how I annotate it, let me know in the comments down below. I would also give the TV show a 4-star rating, so I feel like overall the series is pretty good. It's really hard for me to like a TV show, so the fact that I got a 4-star rating is pretty good. I think the book had so many amazing quotes. My favorite one from the book is "A memory pressed in my heart like a leaf in a book." And then obviously the most famous quote, for me it was almost like winter didn't count, summer was what mattered. And I love that quote. By the end of watching the TV show and reading the book, I am still team Conrad, and I feel like I will forever be team Conrad. I love him so much. Sorry if there was a lighting change or angle change. My camera died and I had to charge it for a little bit. But overall, the point of this video, which did I like better, the book or the TV show? The answer is the book. Obviously when filming filming a TV show, they have to leave a lot of the details out so that it's not a super long show. But overall, I just feel like I got to know the characters better in the book and I liked it a lot more. And with that being said, I can't wait to read the second book, and I'm excited to see if there's details from this book that were in the TV show or if they really purely based season 1 off the first book. And I also can't wait to see the second season of the show. Like I mentioned in this vlog, if you guys did like this video and you want to see more reading videos or book videos here on my channel, I will post a video of me reading this book, how I annotate it, my live reactions, there will be spoilers and everything like that. I think I'm gonna start reading this tomorrow, so comment down below if you want to see that video. I'm gonna film it, and if you guys do, then I'll upload it. Also, let me know if you want to see my reading journal. I just started it, so it's pretty empty, but I literally worked so hard on it. I literally spent 3 hours working on like the first 5 pages. And yeah, I think that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you like these type of videos on my channel. I'm honestly so nervous to upload this because it's very different from what I normally post, but if you did like it, let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know in the comments down below if there's any books that I should read so I can add them to my TBR list, or if there's any books that you want to see me do videos on, like reading with me vlogs, book reviews, stuff like that. I also want to start doing like book hauls, including my reading journal more, read with me vlogs, how I annotate, everything like that. Especially let me know books that have TV show or movie adaptations, because I love reading a book and then watching it afterwards. So if you have any recommendations, let me know. If you did like this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel and join the B family. I would absolutely love to have you a part of it. Like I said, this isn't a typical video for me. On my YouTube channel, I usually do travel vlogs, makeup, fashion, cooking, a lot of lifestyle content. So if you like that as well, make sure to subscribe. But yeah, I think that's it. I've done enough rambling. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!